got really close to that gate, so I had to disengage. And this is a different type of gate. I might have to hover my foot over the brake to see if it slows down. I hope it sees it. And nope, it's not gonna see it. It's going too fast, it's gonna hit it. So it still doesn't see those gates. Alright, so we have full self-driving version 13.2.2, and we're in Miami Beach, Florida. It's Christmas Eve, and we're just testing out drive. We do have a stop, so it's we're navigating home, and we have a midway stop. We're picking up some baked goods. It's a 41-minute drive. So let's see how it does. We will have to go to the stop first. So left turn here. Creeping forward and making a left. That's actually a pretty natural turn. That's how a regular person would do it. They creeped all the way to the center of the intersection and turned left when it was on yellow, especially since the other person had their blinker on and they weren't going straight. So that was good. Let me make sure that we actually have the right destination. I'm gonna go there first and then continue. Alright, we have a bus up ahead and there's a truck unloading. So we're gonna have to, it's gonna have to make its way to the left. Alright, so FSD already noticed what's happening up ahead and it's already deciding to change lanes. So this is good. Instead of getting too close to the bus and getting stuck on this lane, it started preparing itself beforehand. So it's taking this route instead of going through the bridge. Not sure why it took this route, because there's a ramp. If it was to go this way and turn into the loop, I guess it probably feels like this is easier. Not sure. Pulling into the driveway. Let's see if it drops us off. I think it's just gonna pull up to the side here. Alright, we're not gonna let it go further because this is as far as we need to go. Alright, let's see how it handles this little ramp to get onto the expressway here. Gonna make a right turn, and then the ramp is gonna be on the right side. Getting this red light first. It could go if it wanted to. Sometimes it goes and sometimes it doesn't, and I'm not sure why. Because here it could just go, but it's choosing not to. So I'm gonna give it a little tap. See if it decides to go then. We don't need to make a stop here. We can go on red. Maybe it just thinks that it doesn't fit. There we go. And then right here. Okay, good. We didn't miss it. And it's actually getting very close to the dividers there. I don't like how close it's getting. Now it's changing lanes, but yeah, it's getting like extremely close. It's trying to go a different route. I think it's rerouting. Let's not do that. I'm gonna catch a bunch of lights. I think it's just trying to avoid this little bit of traffic that we get on 995, but I don't think that route that it's trying to take is worth the reroute, just because you end up having to go through a lot of traffic lights, and it makes it more unpredictable how many lights you're gonna get. So maybe in the map it shows that it's gonna be faster, but I think overall it's just faster if you go through the expressway the whole time. Even if we do get this little bit of traffic coming up. Alright, so that was a very aggressive stop. The car's in front. And it looks like both of my cameras turned off. But we're back. Aggressive braking. I must have to start saying aggressive braking, because whenever I say stop, then it thinks that the cameras think that I'm trying to shut them off with the voice command. That's why the cameras keep turning off. But yeah, what I was saying is it came to it did an aggressive brake right there. Because the cars in front of us all came to a stop suddenly. And it's not gonna know which gate to go through, so we're gonna force it onto this gate. Looks like the gate's just open. Gonna stop and continue. Alright, not bad. I mean, aside from knowing which gate to go through, it didn't do bad. It's just there's no way for it to know which gate to go through. Which at some point, I mean, if it's doing trips like Uber, It's gonna have to know which lanes are the ones with the guard gate. I don't think that's a hard fix. Just, it's normally always the one closest to the guard gate. For example, this one right here will be the one closest to the guard gate as well. And hopefully it stays here. Okay, cool. I mean, at some point it just needs to, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be easy for it to learn. You know, if you're gonna go into a gate, always choose the gate closest to the guardhouse. Now, there's not going to be a human in the car if it's a Robotaxi, but just like an Uber, if it's a Robotaxi, I'm pretty sure the guard house would just let the vehicle through. And we're going to test out to see how it does on the way out, because I do want to test that out. I know it wasn't working on this one before, but I know that was version 12. Now version 13 should be able to handle that gate. So that'll be fun, finally being able to exit without having to disengage or intervene. Alright, so we have a little roundabout here. Looks like we're gonna make a successful trip aside from the guard gates. So they didn't go through the roundabout, but I also just got a warning that the visibility is not that great right now for the camera. Just tell me I have to clean it. So hopefully the sun glare doesn't give it any issues here with this gate. Should be fine. The gate's open. Come on, close, close, close. Oh man. Wow, got really close to that gate. So I had to disengage. I don't think it got, I don't think it was gonna hit it, but I also was not gonna take that risk and hit that gate and then get a fine. But the gate was closing, and it was open before it got to it, so I don't know. I wish it wasn't open so I could have tested it with it closed. But this one here that it's about to go to, we're on standard. Hurry. Okay, let's leave it on standard. This one here we're about to get to is the one where it doesn't see it at all. So this one is one that I really wanted to test. And this is a different type of gate. I might have to hover my foot over the brake to see if it slows down. I hope it sees it. And nope, it's not gonna see it. It's going too fast, it's gonna hit it. So it still doesn't see those gates. So that's still an issue, which sucks because right now my gate, my community gate, is the same type of gate, but it currently is broken. So it has the metal gate, and then it has that that arm. I don't even know what those things are called, but yeah. So gates still not completely fixed. At least not all types of gates, because it doesn't see that one at all. It could have gone on. It could have gone through that gap, but it didn't. Alright, so I can go again. Let's see if it goes. Okay, it's creeping, it's going. Good. Very good. Alright, coming up we have a yield, and it's a pretty weird yield area. Should handle it just fine. Okay, good. Enough space, not too close to the curve, and we're good.